What is up, guys? It's Life of Fabian here, and as you can probably tell by the title, yes, I am in fact selling my R32. Now this video is going to go a little in depth about why I'm selling this car, or why I'm thinking about selling this car, and also like a little mini review of it now that I have owned it for almost a year. Now first of all, let me get out of the way, this is an amazing car, and just based on how much I like it, I would probably never sell it in my life. It's a very fun car, it's special, and it sounds, of course, amazing. But there are some major drawbacks for me, which is why I'm selling it. Now let's just start with the main thing, the main reason why I would sell this car. And well, simply put, it's just very expensive to own and run, like insanely expensive. It's unlike anything I've ever owned, and especially for what is basically a 20-year-old Golf, it's quite crazy, you know. First of all, gas mileage is quite heavy, but I did expect that. It is about 10 liters, maybe even 15 liters per 100 kilometers. You can calculate that however you want to get mileage per gallon or whatever it is. But simply put, it's not that good, and especially if you push it, it gets really bad. It can get up to 20 or even 30 liters per 100 kilometers, which is insane. But even more crazy than that, in my opinion, is how much it costs to maintain. Because maintenance on this car, parts, and how you really maintain this car in general is crazy. First of all, I had to replace the front brakes, just the discs and the pads, and that alone was about €1,000 just for the front brakes, and that's not like at a Volkswagen dealership or anything. Then we have the chain in the engine that has to be replaced soon, probably. That alone requires the whole engine to come out and will cost about €2,000. Look, of course I expected this car to be expensive, and of course it's a hobby, so it's worth some money, but to me it's kind of getting out of hand with the amount of stuff that needs to be done. And I don't have unlimited money at this time, unfortunately. And that for me is really the main reason why I'm selling this car. But there are more reasons too, because as much as this car seems like it's usable, it's really not, in my opinion, because, well, it's not that spacious if you think about it. And it's also so low that just some parts and some bumps are just so bad that you can't even go to certain places. Like, I wanted to take this car to Spain, but when I saw how the roads were there in some places, I was just like, there's no way this is gonna work. And that's a shame, because I love road trips and I love visiting strange, or not to say that Spain is a strange country, but strange places and interesting places that just aren't possible with this thing. Like here in the Netherlands, it's fine, I guess, because the roads here are really good in general. But even here at some bumps, I'm just going like 3 miles an hour, because otherwise it just ruins the whole bumper. So yeah, it's fast, it's fun, for sure. Again, I wish I could keep this car, but circumstances just require me to let it go. I know it'll probably keep going up in value coming years. Who knows how much that'll be? Maybe that'll even cover the whole maintenance cost. But I can't really take that risk at this time. And yes, in the year I've owned it, it's already gone up by like €2,000 or something like that. Which is good, but not insane. But man, I gotta say, this Scorpion exhaust is so worth it. It is so worth it. And even funnier, actually, I haven't shown you guys yet, but the exhaust tips have turned gold since I bought this car. They were originally silver, but now that they've warmed up, really, I guess, they've just turned gold, which was totally surprising to me, but a nice addition. I kind of like it with the black. So what am I gonna get as a replacement? Well, I'm not quite sure. I'm still looking, really, but I think I'd rather have a practical, slightly overall cheaper car for a while, just so I can do trips in it, just so I can enjoy it, and I have a practical car that I can take stuff with me. So probably a station wagon, maybe like, I don't know, an Audi A4, or like maybe a Skoda Octavia RS, something like that. Something that's still a little bit interesting, but not like crazy. Maybe I'll rebuy this car in the future, who knows really. But it's because it is a great overall car. Yes, it is old, but it doesn't feel that way. The steering is great. I really like it. The throttle response is really good. It's fast, for sure. It sounds amazing. Well, really, what more could you want, huh? Well, I guess apparently for me a lot more, but hey, that's my personal circumstances. So good. So damn good. So yeah, I do have to ask you guys, what do you think of the decision? I'm sure a lot of you will disagree with me, but again, it's personal circumstances. But I want to know what you guys think. Would you ever consider buying this car? What do you think will happen to it in the future, like value-wise? Let me know. Am I gonna miss this car? For sure. Am I gonna regret my decision? Maybe. Who knows? And does that mean for the channel that I'll make less car content? Absolutely not. I'll find interesting stuff for you guys to see. Trust me. Man, the more I'm driving this, the more I'm thinking that I should definitely keep it. I mean, there's just nothing like it, really. There really is nothing like this car. And there will never be anything like this on the road ever again. Especially with the push for electric cars nowadays. It's just, yes, they're fast in a straight line, but it's such a different feeling. And hey, I have to say, we made some good memories with this car for sure. We took it to the Nürburgring. I did a top speed on the Autobahn, where I hit 270 kilometers an hour. I did a huge road trip in it with a friend, visiting many places, many countries. So it's not like this car came and left immediately again, you know, like it was definitely worth the purchase, the time, the money, and I'm sure the next owner will enjoy it just as much. And yes, I figured out how to do a launch control. It is amazing. It's very simple. Just turn off ESP, hold your foot on the brake, hold it on the gas, and let go of the brake. And who knows, if the right buyer won't come along, I might even keep this car. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. So overall, would I recommend the car for other people to buy? Yes, I would say so, if you have a big wallet for maintenance and just overall use. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it. And maybe only if it's like your second car, or like something just to drive on a good day like this. Then yes, it's nice, it's amazing. As your daily, probably not. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave that like if you did. Make sure to subscribe for plenty more to come, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye.